Big announcement here. Our second book, our sophomore book, Lady Secrets, Real, Raw, and Ridiculous Confessions of Womanhood, is available now for pre-order. Head over to theladygang.com/secrets to pre-order your book now. We're so excited about this. Thank you to our community who submitted all of their deepest, darkest secrets. And there's a couple sprinkled in there from yours truly and the other two dum-dums on this podcast. We love you guys so much for your support. We're so excited for you guys to read this. Head on over and order Lady Secrets at theladygang.com/secrets. Lady Gang is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Let's face it, sometimes multitasking can be overwhelming, like when your favorite podcast is playing, like the Lady Gang, and the person next to you is talking and your car fan is blasting, all while you're trying to find the perfect parking spot. But then again, sometimes multitasking is easy, like quoting with Progressive Insurance. They do the hard work of comparing rates so you can find a great rate that works for you, even if it's not with them. Give their nifty comparison tool a try, and you might just find getting the rate and coverage you deserve is easy. All you need to do is visit Progressive's website to get a quote with all the coverages you want, like comprehensive and collision coverage or personal injury protection. Then you'll see Progressive's direct rate, and their tool will provide options from other companies all lined up and ready to compare, so it's simple to choose the rate and coverage you like. Press play on comparing auto rates, quote at progressive.com to join the over 27 million drivers who trust Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
It's time for a Quickie.
Podcast One presents The Lady Gang, the Hollywood Girl Posse, with Lady Gang Quickie. Here's Kelty Knight, Becca Tobin, and Jack Vanek.
Let's make this quick.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lady Gang Quickie. I'm Becca here with Jack and Kelty. I've got a pep in my step.
Ooh, did you sleep well last night?
Nope. But
No.
my sister surprised me and came in town.
I saw that.
I have never. I feel like I've always known when a surprise is coming or have felt something or have some spidey sense.
Sure.
I legit had no idea she would be here. And I walked in from my dermatology appointment through the kitchen and she's standing there with the baby. And
God.
I fell to the floor. It was so
Did
crazy.
you have a big cry?
I didn't cry. I think I was in too much shock.
Yeah.
You know,
Zach
I was.
know?
Zach knew, and that's why I'm so shocked, because Zach cannot keep a fucking secret to save his life, and the fact that he was able to do this was extra special. So,
What a good surprise.
But who's watching her children if she's watching your children?
Well, her children are older now, so like they can just be home with like dad, and you know my parents are in Atlanta with her kids, so
Yeah.
they can just sort of.
Right.
They're okay. And she's only doing 2 nights away. So
she's just came to meet the baby, and then is she like she's obviously holding the baby and helping out like a ton.
yeah, I mean, she was here right after he was born.
Oh.
But she she gets very sad when she goes away. So she comes back and needs to see him, on the regular. She's helping out. I mean, we have Rosa, our incredible nanny that I literally told Zach the other day. I go, I'm courting her like a marriage. So I care more about keeping this relationship healthy more than with you. So
and it is a little bit more important, I feel like.
it's more important. I'm literally like just whatever it takes.
Whatever Rosa wants, Rosa gets.
Amen. Actually, did you see was it the SAG Awards that Melanie Linsky, the actress who was in Don't Look Up as Leonardo DiCaprio's wife, at her acceptance speech, she was like, and like I could not do this without her. She said her nanny's name, I can't remember, and she was just like, this is just, and I think it was the first time that anybody has ever gotten up there
Thanked
and
their
did
nanny.
it.
Yeah.
Like when you're a small child and you're in the shower and you're practicing your Oscar speech, you're not like, and I thank my nanny. You're like, to Mrs. Timberson, my 7th grade drama teacher who believed in me. Like you're not thinking about like nanny, but it's true. And I love that she said that, because it's like this illusion that everyone can have it all is such bullshit. And it's like, if you're sitting there and you're like, I take care of my children 24/7, why do I not have this career? Well, that's because you don't have the nanny.
Right.
Like,
Right. She was like, I couldn't do this without this woman. So like,
No, I love
it's
her
just
for
cool.
acknowledging that.
yeah.
I mean, I couldn't do it, and I don't even have a child. Like, I need so much help.
well, you need a nanny for you.
I need an adult nanny.
I need an
really,
adult nanny.
Well, last week when Mariana, who helps me keep my house organized and clean and stuff, was here, and I found her through Becca. She used to do Becca's house, and she came to me, and I practice my Spanish with her, and so we're talking, and she's asking me if you had the baby, and I said yeah, and so I was like, let's FaceTime her. Do not fucking without a prep text. FaceTime me. I don't know what you want. Why you want to see me? Like, I hate this. So, but I did it to Becca. I literally FaceTimed her and she picked up, which was shocking. And then Mariana wanted to see the baby. So we saw baby Ford, and then she got so excited. And then I was literally like, I just want you around me all the time. But I don't really have enough work or enough money to hire you all day, every day. But could you be with me, as my emotional support person?
I love that.
I miss her a lot.
Ugh. Okay. There's a lot of things to talk about today. I just want to talk through a couple things, and then I want to talk through, I have devised a new segment in my life called Unpopular Opinions, which is things that people love that I hate. And so I want to talk through some of these. But first, I do want to talk about something you brought up a couple weeks ago, which is the metaverse, which is an unpopular opinion in a way. But I got to be honest with the metaverse here. This is how I feel about it. I know it's coming.
Yeah.
I know at some point I'm going to hop onto the metaverse because I'm going to need to for work or for life or for my banking or my fake house that I live in and buy in the metaverse. I know at some point we're all going to have to be in the metaverse.
Yeah.
But I hate it with every ounce of my being. I do not understand why we are human beings on Earth. We are investing so much time, money, creation, everything into making a fake universe when the universe we have you been to the Grand Canyon? It's fucking amazing. You know what we should be putting all this money in? So we can figure out how to stop having plastic bottles to ruin the fish. And then we could go diving in our real universe and enjoy nature for real instead of having to create this whole other fake verse to live in.
Well, we are destroying the earth. So I feel like there's two options of either trying to go populate Mars at this point or living in the meta universe.
Are you seeing a world, Jack? Is that what you're saying? You're seeing a world that is so terrible that people live in bunkers and they exist in the fake universe, the metaverse, instead of
it might be
underarm. Sorry.
No, I think the way that we're scared of the metaverse is the way that our parents were scared when
Facebook
AOL happened. And so Web 1 is the very first time we got onto the internet where we were seeing you could put
sounds.
Put a website up and it was whoa, mind blowing. And then Web 2 is what we're in right now. And that's where you can shop. That's where you can talk to each other on Facebook. That's where you can do this. And here's the thing. If you had told the people during Web 1 that you were going to be able to talk to somebody across the fucking world and buy something from India and have it put your credit card in and blah, blah, blah. I think people were really scared because it's unknown. It's new. It's change. It's scary. It's something you have to learn over or learn for the first time. It's the same with this. I know it's getting more and more extreme, but yes, there are people just like now with Web 2 who live in bunkers and basically just do the dumbed down version of what you're scared of. But there's not a world in which all of us, all these mentally healthy pseudo-normal people go into a closet and I'm only going to start shopping for my avatar.
Yeah.
We're all going to still be living on Earth as long as Earth is around.
Maybe.
And there's still going to be people who dabble in the metaverse. We will all dabble and we'll be oh, I get it. This is cool. And then there's going to be the people the weirdos now who never leave their houses and have full-blown relationships online and never see the light of day. And they're going to, but I think it's going to all be very similar. Teenagers, I don't know. That to me is that's scary because when you're developing and you're there are going to be people who never get out and socialize who probably should. That's the only thing that they're going to get their itch scratched by the metaverse that they should have probably tried to do in real life first.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
I mean, it's the more we learn about it, I guess, like the easier that it will be. It's just so foreign to everybody at this point. But I feel like it's like taking little baby steps and learning the different things. It'll be a lot easier to like integrate into. But I have no desire at this point to enter the metaverse. But maybe something will kickstart something in you to like actually be interested in it. It's just way too new at this point.
At a certain point, if you want to experience, like go to a quote concert and see like your favorite band live, and you're old like me and you don't want to be around people and you don't want to smell bad people and you don't want to wait in line at a bar, like could it be enjoyable to make yourself a cocktail at home and like immerse yourself in a concert?
Well, especially for Becca, like you could be taking care of your baby while also like raging your face off. Yeah.
Okay, I'm there on that. The point that hangs me up is that I do not feel like I have an excellent grasp of my human life. Yeah. Like I'm trying at all costs to keep this train rolling.
None of us are going to have to do that.
Okay, but I don't know what to wear as Kelty, so I don't understand. Now I have to shop for my
that's what
metaverse?
I'm saying. No, you don't have to do it. It's like Sims. Did you play Sims when it was a thing?
Yeah, it's basically like a more advanced version of Sims.
Exactly. It's like yes, maybe you might start collecting some NFT art, and like maybe you might have live in that space for a moment and dabble because it's cool and interesting, but you're not going to be I don't think you're going to be the person that's like dressing your avatar and getting her ears pierced. Like not a lot of us are, but some teenagers, it's like, it's not, no one has to be afraid that we're all going to have to like go into hiding and only operate as avatars.
Yeah. It seems like another person to take care of seems exhausting.
No, you don't have to.
Even if it's me.
The Keltyverse.
Another Keltyverse.
Cut to Kelty.
I could see Kelty thriving.
Same.
Because you could this is actually perfect for you, Kelty, also because you could be socializing, but not.
No, I know. I'm the perfect psycho for the metaverse. That's why I'm feeling so crazy that I'm not interested.
Well, I think also there's an appeal to it because things can be, how now online, nothing's really anonymous. It's like our faces, it's our likeliness that's online, that's taking surveys, that's communicating, that's making purchases. I do understand like wanting to maybe hide behind this digital presence so that like you can kind of like under the veil of that privacy go, make purchases or communicate in chat rooms, like not in a dirty, dark way, but just like for us, I can't, I can't go online and be like on a chat room for fertility and be like, hey guys, I'm Becca Tobin. Here's my picture and talk about everything and like, and anybody, any normal person, like think of what happens in our Facebook group when people share secrets. Because that's their likeliness on the screen. If we could all be like communicating as avatars, that could be kind of cool.
It's like an acceptable way to catfish.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I want you to think of some unpopular opinions that you guys have, if you have them. I have a couple. I'm going to start us off.
Okay.
First of all, I recently watched West Side Story. And many things happened this year, but the fact that we have two musical motion pictures is very unheard of. Usually there's one Les Mis and people are like, you were either a Star Wars person or you were a Les Mis person. But we got Tick, Tick, Boom, which is the story of Jonathan Larson, the creator of Rent, he was this struggling actor, writer, and he actually died the day of that Rent went into its Broadway workshop premiere. So it's like this very, very, very sad tale about him and his struggle and his genius. And Tick, Tick, Boom was the first show that he had written prior to Rent, and it's the story of that. Andrew Garfield plays him. Vanessa Hudgens is in it, and it's fabulous. I cried. I was so emotional. So what happened is like Tick, Tick, Boom came out first. So everyone watched Tick, Tick, Boom, and the whole theater community, and Becca, I want to get your take on this, but like the whole theater community was like, oh my God, it was so good. It was so cried. Jonathan Larson, it made me love Rent, blah, 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 blah. And then West Side Story, and I'd be like, get them all the Oscars. And then West Side Story came out, and people were like, yeah, but have you seen West Side Story? Like, don't even think about Tick, Tick, Boom for Oscars because West Side Story is like it. Well, I finally watched West Side Story, and my unpopular opinion is that I did not enjoy it. I did not believe Ansel, and I didn't believe the Maria character. I didn't believe they were in love. I thought it was a little odd. I think that the people, the Anitas and all those people were fantastic, and the dance scenes were amazing, and the costumes are amazing. But like when the end of everyone knows how West Side Story ends except Jack Vanek, but like at the end, I was not feeling a lot. It was fabulous, and there was like, it was such a spectacle, but I was not like emotionally wrecked the way I was when I watched the original.
Interesting. You're not the first person to say the end did not take them away emotionally. Someone else that comes from the theater world was talking about it, and they were like, it was almost like it was too fast when that bad thing happened. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, a lot of people couldn't get there emotionally, which is kind of the reason that you watch West Side Story, is to build up this beautiful love story. And then,
because I didn't believe they were in love.
Interesting.
From the beginning. From the
I just met a
girl named Maria. I was like, he don't care. He gonna find Cindy next weekend.
Wow.
You know?
I didn't watch either, so okay. I'm so sorry.
I really am hoping for Tick, Tick, Boom.
Good.
Well,
I feel like Steven Spielberg, West Side Story, it's such a moment, and it's really cool. But yeah, if Tick, Tick, Boom was just better and like made you feel deeper, that's okay.
Really deep. Really deep. Jack, will you be watching either of these movies?
Nope. Pass.
But even if I said Tick, Tick, Boom is so good, you should really check it out.
Non-musical lovers are loving Tick, Tick, Boom. Yeah, people who don't give a shit about any of that stuff. It's just a very, apparently very like well done movie.
I will not be watching it.
Okay. I am very excited to welcome a new brand onto the LadyGang podcast. It's called Jinx, and I have to honestly say that Callie and I have been testing this product because it is for her, and there's a couple things about it that are really, really cool. So Jinx is clean, modern food and treats for dogs. Every recipe is crafted with easy-to-digest proteins like organic chicken, 20-plus superfoods like pumpkin, carrots, cranberries. They have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. And also, with every purchase, you're actually providing a meal for a shelter dog through their Give Bark program, which is so cute. But here's what I love about it. The ones that I got were like these, like, I guess they're called jerky, and they're like little kind of rectangles, and you can click off how big of a treat you want to give your dog. So you're not always having to give like a huge treat, which I love because Callie gets multiple treats a day because she's an angel. All right, so try Jinx today and get 15% off your first 2 orders online at thinkjinx.com/lady. Your dog deserves better, healthier food that they actually want to eat and that you can feel good about. Visit thinkjinx.com/lady. That's ThinkJinx.com/lady.
So the warmer months are here, and that means my clothing is getting thinner and thinner. But the problem with thin clothing, people, is sometimes your bra is showing, and not if you use my favorite Third Love 24/7 classic t-shirt bra. Third Love makes items that are so unparalleled with comfort and design. What I love about this, and what millions of women love about it, is it doesn't pinch or dig, and you don't want to take it off the moment you walk through the door. It is designed to fit and form to your body because every detail has been made with ultimate comfort in mind. We love Third Love so much. Did you know your bra size can change 6 or more times in your lifetime? Are you one of the 80% of people wearing the wrong bra? Third Love makes it easy to find a bra that actually fits with their fitting room quiz. So it's like a personal shopper, but better. It focuses on size, breast shape, current fit issues, and your personal style to find bras that are perfect for you. Feeling is believing. Give your boobs the 24/7 comfort and support they deserve. Upgrade your bra today and get 20% off your first order today at thirdlove.com/LadyGang. That's 20% off at thirdlove.com/LadyGang.
LadyGang is powered by Brooklinen because that's what we sleep on and when I get all my best ideas at 4 a.m. And actually right now I'm doing podcasting, and in my dryer I can hear my amazing heathered cashmere duvet cover in like that pretty sand color being dried, because I like to put on a fresh duvet cover every week. And this heathered cashmere, it just gets better every time you wash it. Brooklinen is the internet's favorite sheets, and they are incredible. And we see this so often in the LadyGang Facebook group. People are like, I'm ready for a big girl sheet. I'm ready for a sheet that doesn't feel like cardboard. I'm ready for a sheet that isn't just soft the first time and the next time you watch it, it gets all crunchy. No, Brooklinen gets better and better and better. I love these so much. I never thought I would be this passionate about a sheet. And for a limited time, Brooklinen is offering a free gift with your purchase. If you miss out, you can use promo code LADY20 anytime for $20 off your purchase of $100 or more at brooklinen.com. That's Brooklinen, BROOKLINEN.com, and enter promo code LADY20 for $20 off your purchase today. Brooklinen, the curators of comfort.
The Lady Gang.
Okay, so my next, this is like unpopular opinion or like just kind of question. Mm-hmm. So I don't like that we call it a ping. So people in
like
the
I'll
business world are like, I'll ping you. And I don't understand why they say ping. Is there an app in which it's called ping and you ping each other? Or is ping just the slang for like, I'll text you, I'll touch base with you, I'll like alert you? And then if it is, why are we not just saying like, I'll reach out to you or like, I'll hit you up?
Is a short, high-pitched ringing sound.
Yes.
That's why, because when you get a text, it pings.
It says it dates ping to the 1830s and the pings of bullets and later notably the sonar pings of submarines. That's where ping comes from.
Right, but like...
I like it because what else are we saying?
Well, ping you though?
What would you like to say?
Like, but it doesn't make sense because you're not actually pinging anyone.
That doesn't sound professional.
I'm not in a submarine.
I'll hit you up later.
I like it. It's like an overall, like, I'll get to you. I'll let you know. I'll message you. I'll send a little carrier pigeon.
But I don't think none of us have ever used the term ping before.
I think I have.
I have used ping. I've used ping. I'll ping you, or people have.
I have a lot of professional emails.
I actually do think I use the term hit you up.
Well, people probably expect that from you.
Yeah.
A Southern California brand.
Yeah.
I'll hit you up.
I'll hit you up later.
I just I don't feel ping in my soul. I would like a new word for.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Start workshopping that word, and we can
do a little brainstorm.
Do you guys either of you have an unpopular opinion? Something that you
God. I have so many.
I have one. It's not an unpopular opinion, but it's it's a controversial thing that I do. And I can't remember if I've talked about it on the podcast. And if I have, it was a very long time ago.
Okay.
So we can have this debate again. Okay. But the washing my legs in the shower or lack thereof.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
This constantly becomes a massive debate anytime anybody brings it up.
Yeah.
But I don't think that you need to wash your legs in the shower. I think that the soap that you are washing your private parts with, your armpits, whatever, is enough for like a daily wash. Like, I don't think you need to scrub down every inch of your body. So that is my unpopular opinion of bathing.
See, now I disagree with you because I have old lady flaky skin and I must do an exfoliating body wash on every inch of my skin to shake off the shame of the day when I shower. I've got to like take off like literally like the ice cream sandwiches that I just ate. I feel like if I scrub enough skin off, it like all equals out in the shower.
I feel like you have too much fake tanner on at times to do that.
No, it's true. I do. Look at this.
But this is the thing about doing that is your body produces enough natural oils that you actually don't need to be doing an exfoliating scrub because then you're going to have to put lotion on because your body's too dry because you're scrubbing it. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
You probably shouldn't be scrubbing every day either. That's like not healthy.
Are you saying you don't wash your legs in the shower?
I don't use a scrub every day on my legs in the shower. I will do like a drive-by wash of the legs. Like I'll have the soap, I'll be blah, 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 and then I'll go down the leg, but I won't like really get in there. But a scrub every day, Kelty, I feel like you do so many things in life wrong.
You do too much. You do too much.
Like it's so interesting to me.
You're doing like a Korean scrub down every shower.
No. I have an exfoliating body wash. I'm not doing a body scrub.
Oh, like with little beads in it?
I mean, not beads, but
Those
yes.
are bad for the environment, Kelty.
Yeah, I don't use the beads.
Yes.
The beads are really bad for the environment. Those microplastics, they end up in your water.
Wow. Okay.
Live your life. Okay.
It sounded like you're going to say
opinion.
butthole.
Butthole. Unpopular opinion. I have so many and I can never like think of things on the spot. But the first thing that came to me was I was watching The Real Housewives of Orange County, and Noella sits down for lunch and she orders a glass of rosé. And I'm like, I hate rosé. I hate rosé. I sometimes will drink it if it's offered to me, but I fucking hate it. I will never sit down and look at a menu and ask for a glass of rosé. And I'm like, why is it that I'm being brainwashed by society that I'm supposed to be this lady that lunches that wants to have fucking rosé? I don't want a rosé.
And why not?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't like it. There are very few white wines that I like, very few red wines that I like in general, and a rosé just tastes like the worst amalgamation of all of them.
You're just not like a big wine drinker though, right?
I like a red wine. It makes me feel like shit, so like I can't indulge. I just get the worst hangovers from wine ever. Mm-hmm. So I wish I could. But even if I enjoyed drinking wine, like when I would try to fight against it, I was not drinking rosé. It was going to be like a red wine at night or something. But I hate rosé.
Rosé definitely has been like shoved down our throats by society. But like that's how different type, like in the early 2000s or maybe the 90s, it was like Chardonnay. It was like the coolest thing in the world. And like everybody was drinking Chardonnay.
Never cool.
Yes,
I was just going to say, I feel like I never knew Chardonnay to be cool.
Because it was
in the
cool
early
before
2000s,
we could drink.
It was Malibu rum and orange
for
juice.
like 12-year-old. Yeah, for like teens. But I guess
Boone's
you're right.
Farm. No, Chardonnay definitely like had its time. Like I feel like somebody just decides that this is going to be the cool thing right now.
Chardonnay is the boomer drink. It's the boomers. Yeah.
Because it was cool at one point for them, and they've held on to it.
That's going to be the chuggy thing that women our age do, is sit down and order a glass of rosé. And again, I'm so glad I'm not chuggy.
Right.
I love a rosé.
I love a margarita. I'm just that. I'm going to actually back up onto what Jekka said. I'm going to back onto what Jekka said. I actually also am not a huge champagne person. I'm drinking a lot of champagne in my life because I'm going to events and they always start with it. Sorry, Heather Dubrow, but like, is champagne that good?
No, even Heather started drinking tequila these days.
No.
Everyone's drinking tequila. I love tequila.
I love tequila.
I love tequila. Tequila doesn't love me. I've been blacking out every time I drink tequila recently.
Really?
Yes.
No,
it has been shots, but
I don't like
champagne. It's like I'm sick after, and I'm like,
champagne's the only thing that works for me. Like champagne is the only drink that I can count on that is not going to fuck me up, that will make me feel the least shitty out of all the drinks. Like I don't know what I would drink if I didn't have champagne.
This whole thing in general is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I've started getting really irked by all the like memes, the like chuggy memes and the chuggy like content on social media of women, primarily like middle-aged women, kind of joking about how much they're drinking. I'm like kind of thinking as society, we're drinking too much. And these like jokes with like moms bringing out giant bottles of wine and like doing things like, oh, my day was so hard, and like glass of wine to the brim. I'm like, I like a drink, but I also just think I don't know if that's great for our bodies.
I feel like that's always kind of been a thing, like a mom thing, right? They're like the mom with the wine. And
but I feel like there's also a lot of moms with cirrhosis.
There definitely is. Yeah, so I mean, it's like the Mad Men thing. It's like, are we going to look back? You just need to go for a walk.
Yeah. During the pandemic, I remember seeing everybody drinking and drinking and drinking. I'm like, listen, everybody copes differently, and it was harder for some people than others. And I can't say that I wouldn't. I don't know, but from my experience, I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling like I needed to have drinks. That's not my way to cope. Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to be judgmental, but there was a part of me that was like, am I doing this pandemic wrong? Mm-hmm. And I started to like force myself to have a cocktail because it just looked like everybody was having cocktails at 3:00 and everyone was like making jokes about it. Like, what time is it? Doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like I had to reprogram my brain to be like, you know what's okay is to like not have a drink.
Oh, yeah. Like Kelsey says, you do you.
You do you.
I'm doing me. That's my new thing.
I have a last unpopular celebrity opinion here. And I know it's not going to go over well. So I just want to let everyone know that. But when I was thinking about unpopular opinions, there is a piece of me. You guys know I stan J-Lo and I love her. And I'm happy she's happy with Ben. I miss A-Rod a little bit, guys. I know. It's unpopular opinion. A-Rod and Jen on the carpet just felt so rich. Mm-hmm. And them in the jet, and like they're, you know, J-Lo's been doing the premieres, and she's had Ben, and she's been doing performances, and he seems like such a supportive guy, and they seem so in love. But like Ben is like a hoodie boyfriend, you know what I mean? And A-Rod just seemed. I know he was a douche noodle, you know what I mean? Like obviously shit went down, but like I just remember them coming on the Met Gala red carpet, and I was like, damn, that
they sizzled.
Yeah. They it was very iconic and it was very powerful. But wasn't that the thing? Wasn't there all those like blinds that they were just kind of
who knows
in it for the biz? I have no idea.
She seems 100,000% happier. I don't know Jennifer. I don't know A-Rod. Like I know nothing about this. But like I a little bit miss. I saw a picture of Ben and Jen the other day and I was like, she's so goofy for him. Like you can tell that she's just like and I like kind of miss don't give a fuck about you. A-Rod, take my picture, Jen.
I understand this. And I think what it is the same mentality when you see a couple that you know is so fucked up, but you know their sex life is just off the charts. Mm-hmm. They're more exciting to be around as opposed to like the comfy sweatshirt guy. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. She's just moved into this like healthy relationship. And
and healthy is boring.
And healthy is boring. It doesn't excite me. I get it. I saw pictures actually of from the Icon Award, whatever.
Yeah.
She's on stage doing this like crazy dance, which was also like debatable. I have mixed feelings about it. And she's like doing a solo dance break. And I just think these two don't go together. Like this
That's what's weird about it.
Woman who's like breaking it down and like
I love it.
Dude in the audience who's like clapping and like using a camcorder to record his girl. Like I'm like, I don't know. I guess it's just it's cute, but it's not J-Lo. It's not icon status.
But it's like what everybody needs.
Of course she
needs
it.
I feel like everybody forgets how huge and hot Ben Affleck. He's like 6'4".
But he's a mess. He got a terrible tattoo. He's always been like taken getting his Dunkin' Donuts outside his house. Like
I love it.
Depressing.
Oh my God. That's who he's like perfect.
But like also like it's like A-Rod was always like in his Nike kicks like on Shark Tank being like, I'll give you $9 million for this sponge. And I was like, oh my God. And they were on the jet together. It's like
Ben's like, can I have
let's go on
back tattoo of a dragon, please?
He's like, ooh, a Sonic, pull over.
Exactly.
And Ben's the every guy.
That's the best guy for you. Like that's what we want.
I'm happy for her.
We want that. Like that.
No, that's what we need. Ben is what we need.
Right.
But here's
I
the
miss
thing.
A-Rod's ridiculousness of
this is why Hollywood studios, like back in the day when big studios had actors under contract, they controlled who you were able to date and be seen with because they understand we're fucked up individuals. And if we see someone out in the world with like a sweatshirt guy, it's going to take our idea of that person into a different like headspace. So they're smart. They knew how to keep movie stars, and they controlled everything we saw. And that's what it is. It's like, this is old Hollywood would not have allowed Bennifer.
No.
They would have allowed Bennifer 1.
Oh, yes. But not Bennifer 2.
Well, it had its moment where everybody was freaking out. And then I feel like the moment has kind of fizzled since then because it's like,
we all kind of really want it to be like the Brad and Jennifer, where we're just for the rest of time, we're going to be wishing that Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston would get together. But then if they really did, and
you'd be like, oh, are they ordering for groceries on Amazon Fresh?
The idea is better than the reality.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's, you know.
So that concludes Unpopular Opinions. We hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know your unpopular opinions, Lady Gang. I think we have more to do. We have more investigation to do here between the metaverse and Ben Affleck. This a wide range. Thank you for joining us. And
we weren't here for a long time.
We were here for a good time.
Thanks for listening. The Lady Gang is produced by Alex Ingber, Steve Delameter, and Jared Monaco. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast. And if you love it, share it with your friends on social media. Like, oh my God, I just listened to Lady Gang. This episode's so great. Swipe up to listen. And if you really want to, which we know you do, please follow us on social. At Kelty, at Becca, at Jack Vanek, and at The Lady Gang. Sign up for our newsletter at theladygang.com and join our secret Facebook group. It's super fun. See you next Tuesday.
Stream the biggest movies and TV shows for free on Pluto TV. Watch movies like Titanic and G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, plus TV shows like CSI and Star Trek: The Next Generation. Starting this month, check out the 24/7 Stargate channel exclusively on Pluto TV. Plus hundreds of channels and thousands of movies and TV shows absolutely free. Download the free Pluto TV app on your favorite streaming device and start watching today.